Alright guys, welcome back. In this video we're going to be making a bottle of water. Without further ado, let's begin. Alright, let's begin. So first let's delete our default cube, Shift A and add a cylinder. So now let's move it up. And the first thing is we don't really want to model it from here, because the thing is right here you see the distance is 1 meter right here. Now that might sound like yeah, but you see we don't want to model a bottle that is like 2 meters. Like maybe some people would, but to be honest, when you're modeling something that is not its same scale, the way that light and stuff reflects wouldn't be the same. So when we're modeling like something like a bottle and we want like accurate, maybe good reflections, we want to have it to be the actual dimension. Now we can just think out of a dimension, but today I have this image as a reference for today, and it actually has dimensions. So let's go into front view, Shift A, and add a image reference. Now the image will be in the description, so yeah. Okay, so reference, click on it, look for wherever you saved it, and you should have it right here. So now let's move it back and move it up right here. So now first thing, as you can see, it says the dimensions right here. So it's 6.35 centimeters. So what we can do is go to our object properties, should be selected already right here, and change it to the x to 0.0635. so basically this is 1, this is 0 right here is 1 the meter, so 0.0635 would be yeah, so like this, and it should be adjusting the scale, and we will do the same thing right here, 0.0635. Now as you can see, the Blender rounds the numbers sometimes, it happens. And for the Z, you can see right here the height is 20 centimeters, so 20 wait, so sorry, 0.23, so yeah, right here 20. So yeah, right here we will have the actual dimensions. So now let's lower it. Let's go to front view, move it down till it's on the ground, and also the bottle, so let's move it down right here. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make it fit. So right here, we're gonna make the height, the top and the bottom fit onto this cylinder. So right here. Now you might want to make cylinder exactly on the ground. Okay. Anyways, let's adjust this. You don't need the sides of the bottles to fit. You just want the top and the bottom to fit. Yeah. Okay. So now let's begin. So first thing, go into edit mode, select the top face. Okay, top face selected, and then you are gonna scale it down, and we're gonna loop cut right here, slide it up right here. GG, let's put it down right here, scale it down, loop cut. You might not see the yellow line, but actually it's there. You just click it and you can slide it up right there. Okay, very cool. Okay, let's increase the scale, loop cut, click, slide it up, scale. Okay, let's do it again one last time right here. Okay, there we go. So now we have the cap area. Now we can loop cut it one more time, scale it right here, cut it again, scale it. Okay, so now we're gonna have the top upper area. Okay, let's move it down a little bit. We don't need to make it perfect, just a rough cut of it. Okay, So now let's loop cut right here, slide it up, and we're gonna put it in between this ledge right here. I don't know how to call it, a dent, and we're gonna scale it down, loop cut, and just scale it like this so that it fits right there. So now you can also do it right here. Slide it up. We're gonna scale it up right there and right here. Okay. Lower the scale. Put it down right here. Scale it. Okay. Let's move it up. Scale it. So now the rest of this whole model. The rest of this whole modeling process is just this. Where is it? Oh, okay. Make sure you don't loop cut vertically like what I just did. Make sure it's sideways horizontally. Anyways, so basically, yeah. After this, we're just gonna be doing this. We're gonna be loop cutting and making the dent of it right here. Keep going. I think this is the most time-consuming part of the project, but the end product, the modeling and like you made it out of your hand and stuff. It looks more handcrafted. It looks more like you made it with your heart. Okay, so let's slide it down right here, and also right here. So now we're just we're just at the last part now. So yeah, go ahead, keep going. Okay, loop cut, scale it, loop cut again, scale it. Okay, let's lower the scale right here. Loop cut, scale, loop cut, scale, loop cut, scale. Yeah, we're almost there. Okay, so right here, let's select the bottom face right here, and let's move it up. Extrude, scale it, extrude again, scale it, and now this is the final part. You want to scale it, inset, press I and set it down so that it's perfectly fit with the bottom part where it's curved inwards right here. Then you can scale it in like this, loop cut inwards like this and scale it. Okay, so now this is perfect. Let's turn off the X-ray mode, and as you can see, this is looking good. If yours looks anything different and you want to make adjustments, maybe like some parts are too big, do it right now, since after this is gonna be maybe unreversible, I guess. So let's add the subdivision surface modifier, and we're gonna start doing we're gonna start perfecting the subdivision surface. Okay, so as you can see, we added the subdivision surface, but it turned our bottle into like some kind of thing where you scoop the honey from the honey pot. Yeah. So first thing, let's select the top face and inset, and we're just gonna slide it out so it's out here. Okay, and also this, slide it up, and we should be good. And we can also slide it down like this, and that is good. Now right here as well, slide it down, slide it up. Okay, this is amazing. So now we don't really want to loop cut anything up there. The curve is pretty good actually. So let's loop cut right here. Okay, loop cut right here. Now we can go into front view to start seeing things. Oh, I shouldn't have said it in that way. Anyways, let's see. Let's select this loop right here, we're gonna start scaling it out. Loop cut it like this, scale it. So yeah, we're just trying to make it fit. It's not as well as this one actually. So like this. Oh, sorry. Oh, GG. Okay. So there was 2. Okay. So as you can see, let's begin with it. I'll go to face select. Select this in a loop. Scale it. Shift Z. Loop cut right here. Scale it. Loop cut right. Sorry. Don't do it vertically. This is bad. So you're just gonna loop cut on like the edge right here where it goes in between right here. Loop cut and just scale it. You're usually gonna end up having to select like the face right here to scale it. Okay, let's loop cut right here as well. Scale it. So just face select, scale, loop cut, scale, scale. Okay. So you're just gonna keep doing this. Face select, loop select, shift C, scale, shift Z, loop cut, and then scale, loop cut, and then scale. I find this process actually pretty repetitive. Okay, scale, loop cut, scale. Good, this is good. Okay, loop cut, scale. Okay, right here, scale, loop cut, scale. Okay. So you're just gonna keep going. Okay. Right here as well. Okay, let's move this up. Scale it. Now you might see the edge, like the line right here, but what we actually want is the geometry. We want the actual model, the actual texture. Sorry, I shouldn't have said the text. The actual mesh. Yeah. Like, yeah, modifiers aren't actually real, but we want like the thing, not the line. So like, okay, keep going. Scale, shift C, loop cut, scale. All right, we're almost there. Okay. All right, almost there. Okay. You can also just select the whole face and scale it. This is how we roll. Okay. Now, okay, this should be good now. So you can right click, shade smooth. All right, this is amazing. So now we're gonna start to model it. The water and stuff. We're gonna add some textures and stuff. So first, let's separate the body of the bottle from the cap. So we're not gonna make the cap unscrewable or like you can take off the cap. No, we're not gonna do that. So we're just gonna press Control numpad plus. If you don't have a numpad, go get one, I guess. Or you can turn on the emulate numpad, which you can find the tutorial on YouTube. So yeah, Control numpad plus, and it's gonna select like this. Now, I want you to look right here. So when you press Control minus, it selects less. Control plus, it selects more. So now, remember when we loop cut right here, we loop cut one and sliced it down right here. So when you press Control plus, there's also another layer hidden right here. So we have to press Control plus another one. Now, if you press another time and it selects this, you just press Control minus and you should be good. We just don't want to miss out on that last layer, or else like our cap would be a little bit deformed. Anyways, let's press P, selection. Okay, and then now we can go into edit object mode and separate it. There we go, beautiful. So now we can slash into the bottle, and we're gonna give it some thickness because right now it's just a face. So right here, add modifier, solidify. Now what you wanna focus on right here is the thickness. Now, I swear I'm not a geek or anything. I swear I did my research. But anyways, the thickness of an average water bottle is about 0.25 millimeters. Again, I'm not a geek, okay? So you can go 0.00025, and bam, there we go. We have our thickness done, and we can also click on even thickness to make the thickness even. Okay, this is good, and we can apply it. So now we have the inner face. Okay, so now we're gonna make the water part. So let's zoom into our bottle. So just go into your bottle like this. We're gonna select the face. Now you can do Control Plus, but oh no, let's see right here. As you can see, it selects the outside as well. So Control Plus would be not actually gonna work, I guess. So what we're gonna do is let's turn off this first, okay, and then just manually selecting. So hold Alt Shift, click. Oh, sorry. Click. Oh. So yeah, here we go. Here we go again, doing more tedious stuff. Okay. Click. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's keep going. Okay. There's a good demonstration. Okay, so right here, if you look very closely, it's like it's selected, but you can't really see the orange. That means that you've selected the outside, which is not what we're looking for. We're only selecting the inside. So yeah, you gotta try. The orange must be like pure orange like this. If it's even like shaded a little bit out, it means that you selected the outside, which we don't want to. Make it select the outside, as you can see right there. So yeah, we're gonna try, keep going. Oops. I often end up selecting it vertically, which is not that pleasing. Okay. So now you can decide how much water you want to be in the water bottle. I'm gonna have it to the top, like if it's a brand new one bought from the store. So yeah, about this much to the top is good. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is press Shift D. Okay, you're gonna duplicate it and then right click to cancel it. So now it's in the place where it was. Now you can press P selection, and now it's a different object. Right here is a different object, as you can see. This is gonna be our water, so let's slash into it again. Okay, right there, and we're gonna select the top loop right here and press F to fill the top. Perfect. Now one last thing, you wanna turn on the subdivision surface back on. Okay, and then you're gonna loop cut right here so that the top of the surface of the water is just flat. You don't want it to be curved. That's not water. Okay, so now one thing, I'm not gonna do it till we get into the material part, but if you look right here, if we turn on face orientation, it's gonna be red, whilst if you go to this bottle, you can see it's blue. Now the problem is right here, the blue represents the outside. So there's like in Japan there's a thing called omote and ura. So it's this thing as well. It is the outside and the red is the inside. Now as you can see, if you look at the water, you can see that it's showing the inside of the water. Now if we zoom into the water, you see that the inside is blue. Now you're like, yeah, it's the inside of the bottle. It's supposed to be the inside, right? It's supposed to be red. No, you're supposed to have the blue showing outside, or else the lighting and stuff will not look accurate again. You have dimension stuff and some inside outside thing. It's a whole lot of things. Okay. So to fix this, we're gonna go into edit mode, press A, Shift N, and it should flip the water. Okay. So now that we have the whole thing set up, let's turn off the face orientation. We can add the materials now. So first, let's actually add a plane for the floor, and then we're gonna go into material preview, and then press new, and let's rename this bottle. Okay, bottle, and we're gonna increase the transmission, and we're gonna lower the roughness to 0.01. Now, I sometimes see that the bottle has a little bit of roughness. Sometimes if you scratch it on the road or something, cement, if you dropped it, yeah, sometimes it has a little bit of roughness. So we're gonna give it a little bit of roughness right there. So now let's select the inner part of the bottle. You just double click at the same place and it should select. Okay, press new. Let's rename this water. Okay, and increase the transmission and lower the roughness down to 0. And now the last thing, you can change the color of the cap to whatever you want. You want a red cap, a blue cap. I'm gonna go with a light blue cap, about this much. And let's lower the specular a little bit. Actually, let's lower the roughness and increase the specular a little bit. Okay, this looks pretty good for now. Okay, so now you can go to render preview and you can see that it's not really working. It's not transparent and stuff. The thing is, you're in Eevee. Eevee is like a real-time rendering engine, which is not really realistic, and it doesn't render like the light photons correctly. So let's change from Eevee to cycle. So you can go to this render properties. Okay. So now as you can see, it is transparent, but it has a little bit of noise since Cycles is not a real-time rendering engine. So you can click on this denoise if you have a denoise, and it should help. Now, if you have a good GPU card, you can change right here from CPU to GPU. It will use your GPU to calculate the lights and stuff instead of your CPU. Okay, so let's go in here and press N, lock camera to view. We can zoom in. Okay, we can turn it off. So yeah, right, it's a little bit too big. Okay, let's lower the scale. So you can do the lightings by yourself later afterwards, but as you can see right here, let's wait for it to render a little bit. Okay, now that it's done rendering, you can see that it's pretty good. Now the lighting is kind of dark right now, but if you do it properly, it should be pretty nice. So yeah, that's it for this video. I haven't been uploading for a week, so sometimes I forget anything. I'm sometimes got a little bit less fluent. I did a few adjustments, and actually in 5 days we're gonna get our YouTube handle. So yeah, this is gonna be exciting. And yeah, thanks you guys for watching, and give it a like if you liked it, maybe subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.